my job, too many plays. I don't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. But tonight we start Week 14 of the NFL season with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Detroit Lions. Set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. First down, at their own 21-yard line. Pickens going in motion left. And Dak going to start out going to the air. Completes this one to Pickens. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. We talk about this Lions defense. They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game, right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There haven't been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers. In motion, that's Tolbert. Prescott from the gun. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. It's a gain of 4. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Throwing. Prescott. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Cowboys first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
A man who played collegiately over at East Lansing. It's Kenneth Walker III. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's not easy playing the corner, is it? A lot of times you got to defend against the pass, but sometimes you have to play against the run. How about the job he did there, crashing inside to make that tackle for a loss?
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Yeah, here we go.
Now Prescott. He's got this to Pickens. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 45-yard line. Goes for 24 yards. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's Prescott. This one goes underneath to Walker. And he's got this down to the 35. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. A 2nd down. You talk about these Lions defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Prescott to throw it. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Quick throw there is incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against the secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
White 20.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Lions.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
10 at the 49-yard line.
second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The Lions have 4-8 now on the year. And they were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Here's Goff. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I don't see more than trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Hey, lift!
Goff now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Go tonight! 180! Shell! Louis!
Now it's gone. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
What? 180!
Gibbs straight ahead. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Come on! What's that?
A shotgun snap for Goff. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
And they're using him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Here we go. 120. Who you want?
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. It's complete to Williams. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
10 yards.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, You really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Third down and 1.
Cut. 180. Here we go. Motion.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
A very important third down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
Gibbs will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown.
Boy, 2 long, sustained drives by each team to start things out. It's kind of similar to how the pitch clock has shortened baseball games. That means we'll be out of here quickly if we get a few more drives like that. We're in the second quarter now, and we've only had 1 drive apiece, each of which have ended with touchdowns.
Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. Sideline throw complete to Walker. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Open man right side, it's Lane. And the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. And out route, and he's got the connection to Walker. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Here's Walker. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Prescott. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. After the interception, here's Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you can easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
From the end zone, Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And they'll get him down past the 15-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
The 17-yard line.
Hold on. Know yourself. Know your worth. My actions being louder than my words.
Now Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
120. Obama. Obama. Obama.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. Down the numbers. There he goes. Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. 7.
Time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Every day come cool and shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state. Don't worry, baby. But if I link my keys, it goes away. I'm hanging in. I can't even with on it, baby. Jet.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Second down and 4.
Ric Flair. Turbo.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
180. Super 66.
And they just did not get the snap away in time. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
120. Stat. What's that?
Gone. That is caught. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
16 yards. Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Tonight, Super 180.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. 129 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Tonight. Hey, 180. Maverick.
Going back to Gibbs. yards on first down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
29-yard line.
Toss left to Montgomery. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Cut. White 20. Go, 12, let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
He was taken down.
That'll make it 4th down after the loss of 1.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On 4th down, on is Jake Bates for the Lions field goal. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. Bates' kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone. You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
10 yards on the pickup.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender, towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. The Cowboys on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll try for the first with Walker. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Throwing, Prescott. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A big play that time on a catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown, Dallas.
A great play there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
The kicker on for the
Aubrey now for the point after. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Lions 17. Cowboys 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. High school coach used to say that all the time. Ready, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me. But that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it.
Here we go. 180. Hold on.
On to give. Here's Gibbs. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The recipe's pretty simple, you think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
20. Two.
From the gun, here's Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They got 29 yards that time.
And the Lions.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Hand off now to Gibbs. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Come on. Like 20.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 23. 139 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's going on.
Ran up by the luxuriness of the highest metric. The city just made it sweet with the diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Goff now looking to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Montgomery. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Gotta hold them to 3 to keep this a one-score game. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year. And the Lions will add to their 4th quarter lead. Now the try here for the point after. And his guys are taking 10-point lead.
Makes the score Lions 24, Cowboys 14. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. This is 1st and 10. Prescott. this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. He completes this to Walker.
All defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a hit of steam coming out the backfield, it can turn into a big play where he missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Here's Dak. He's going to go up top again. And this one drops in the end zone. Oh, looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
A 54-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. This is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a lion that's shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Here we go. 120.
And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember,